Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to turn this wig from looking like this to this, honey. Yes, this is going to be a little tutorial on how I was able to achieve these curls in a very dingy, raggedy, nappy wig. And yeah, so as you can see, I'm doing like this naive, and I'm going to explain to you guys as much as possible as how I was able to achieve these curls. So stay tuned. Alrighty, so as you see, the wig is sitting on my ring light holder. Do not judge me. It worked and you were able to see the wig. Anyways, so for this hair, this is the Outre Neesha wig. I did have it for about a month and it started to tangle really bad. Mainly because whenever you use wigs that look like this, and when I say look like this, I mean they don't have as much shine and they have that like more natural look where because it looks like a natural blowout. You have to take care of it just because it doesn't have that I don't know what that stuff is in wigs where it's like extra shiny, but it doesn't really have that in this wig. And that's what I loved about this wig because it looked so natural. It cost me about 20 bucks. I will leave a link down below as to where you can get it. My hair store that I go to, they always have deals on Outre wigs. So I did get this for about $20. If it's a little more expensive somewhere else, I do apologize in advance. But this wig, yeah, this wig was everything when I first took it out the pack. As you can see, straight hair is everywhere, curly hair isn't in one place. It is in layers. So as you can, it is in layers. So I'm pinning up sorry, a portion of the wig so I can work with the bottom half because it's just everywhere. As you can see, the curly parts are in the front, straight parts are in the back, and right now I'm just combing through it so that I can get some of those kinks out so I can begin the rolling process. So I did try my best to get kind of close for you guys to see the rolling process. There's so many like perm rod videos on how to roll a perm rod that you can watch. I'm so sorry. I did a terrible job trying to record this because it kept coming loose and yada yada yada. I will say for these black rollers, I did use about 6 to 7 packs as a guesstimate because all my rollers are basically in one bunch in a bag or like in a big bowl. Yep, so I'm just going through the hair at the bottom half of the layer, basically like that second layering right there is where I'm doing the black rollers because I want these curls to be more on the looser side. I did not want to go from root to ends with perm rods. I only wanted to perm rod the very ends of the wig because I did want to keep that like that natural look going with the roots. I didn't want it to be no curly Sue wig, honey. I wanted it to be nice and curled at the bottom, and that is why I'm only rolling the ends. Okay, so majority of the bottom half is pretty much done. I am still going to go ahead and keep on rolling. This is just a little bit of advice. Whenever you get any of your perm rods, please make sure that it's a fresh pack, because people don't believe that the elastic on these things tend to get kind of like dingy as time goes on, because the hair store that I went to get these perm rods is an old school hair store, like old school, and the pack of perm rods I picked up looked like they were from 1992. So you might want to check out the pack, make sure it's a fresh pack, because my rollers literally kept breaking so much when I was putting these on. All right, so we are moving on to the first layer, which is the top. That's where like the bangs are and where it's a little bit shorter. So I'm going to be putting the teal perm rods, which you would need about maybe, I'd say about 3 to 4 packs just to be on the safe side, depending on how big of a wig you have. If you are using the Neesha wig, I would suggest using maybe 3 to 4 packs for this. And I'm just going to do the same process, just smaller sections, of course. And all of the rollers are completed. So you can see the top layer, and then the second layer has the bigger rollers at the end. Now let's go ahead and dip, dip, dip. So I did get a hot boiling thing of water. Do not use this big of a pot. Please don't do this, okay? And I put a towel down as well, just so that the towel wouldn't get a whole bunch of water on it, because this can get real messy. I did not record me dipping it in the pot. Let me tell you guys right now, if you're going to do this, please be careful, because I literally had too much problems. I used too big of a pot because I wanted to dip the entire wig in at once. I suggest use a smaller pot and just put the perm rods in individually, because I almost burnt my whole arm off, and my mom was cooking, which didn't really help. And I know what you're thinking, cooking with a wig in the kitchen's kind of weird. But honestly, I kind of had to do what I had to do, because my mama I was like, you really just start cooking while I'm trying to film? I was at my parents' house because they had better lighting, and they had, the bigger pots, because I thought if I used the bigger pot it might go quicker. But honestly, if I use the bigger pot, you're gonna burn your arm off. So I suggest you don't do that. Here I'm just actually going through it and blow drying these curls with the blow dryer, because I wanted to wear this wig to work, because I am a bartender slash server, and I wanted to look cute behind the bar, honey. You know, you gotta look like a snack, get them tips. Guap guap, get them chicken. Guap guap, get some bread. Hey. No, but honestly, I tried to basically unravel them while they were wet, so it wasn't 100% perfect, but it did look cute at the end once I started to blow dry them a little bit more. Do not separate your curls, what I'm doing right here, because you will mess up your wig. Just don't do that. I stopped doing it actually, because I was like, now don't mess up your wig, you're gonna have to start over, and I did not have enough time for that. right, y'all, so I was completely done. This is the finished look of this wig. I was so excited that it came out pretty good, and like I said, I had to rush, so do not mind my part. I know it looks crazy. I didn't have time to blend. I actually ended up putting a hat over this, so you know. But thank you all so much for watching my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, my Snapchat. I'll leave everything down below, y'all. Ta-ta. Thanks so much for watching.